Everyone today to the January meeting of the Park Recreation Committee of Community Board 9. Most of you have received the agenda. So we want to start with the introduction. So we got one new person here today, but why don't we introduce ourselves? Everybody know, say who you are, and he will introduce himself. And we'll move from there, and then we'll go to roll call, and it look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do have a quorum, so we could get things done after roll call. So, you want to start?
David Romeo, resident member for some time now. Some years.
Lillian Swing, resident member.
Gloria Briggs, Ministry of God and Community Development.
Brenda Pagan, resident member, Maple Street Community Garden, as well as CB9.
Abigail Tim, I'm Secretary for Major Owens Health and Wellness Community Center, and I'm a board member. This is my first year officially as a board member. I've been a resident member for a year, so I guess altogether about 2 years.
Shamari Ramsey, represent Central Brooklyn Soccer Club. Thank you guys for having me.
Okay, well, I want to welcome Shamari. Shamari will be joining us as part of this committee. His main thing will be trying to coordinate and keep us informed the sport activity within the community board. That's the work. So one of the things, if you look in the agenda, in that agenda, I think there's a whole list of, I'm trying to get it on the screen here now. So everybody can look at it. So, showing up on the screen now. So you could see we have no presentation. And now, since we do not have a secretary here, we're going to ask the vice chair to do the roll call.
Oh, I forgot to say I was vice chair. I'm vice chair. Okay.
So we need somebody to take some minutes, some notes. Anybody would like to volunteer for that? So we'll do that. Do it also. This is being recorded. A lot of time, in order for us to do the minutes, we usually would write the recording because I need to have the minute for the executive committee meeting, because they'll come and ask me, where are your minutes? Monday. So, that's a bad part of having meeting on Thursday, because the following and you came in right on time.
Yeah.
We are just going to introduction. You might have done introduce yourself.
Hi guys, thank you guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
My
You
name
have
is
a good Makaya?
Magaya. I did.
Okay, good.
Some good sujumu. Yeah.
We know that soup.
Yeah?
I know
You know
that. Yeah.
Yes. My name is Nick Alexander, and I'm a creative here in Brooklyn. I own a studio on Flatbush. Me and two other Haitian creative. And I had the pleasure to meet this gentleman right here who introduced me to the community board 9. So I'm here to learn more about the community and see how much I can help and support, and also, be part of the community. So if you're gonna have a business, I want to be able to understand what's happening, the ins and outs of the community, and also you align with everything we are doing in the atelier as well.
Okay. So now, have you had a chance to go to the site of Community Board 9 and do the application for resident number?
I submit it was a Google form.
Okay, you
Yes,
did that?
yes.
Did you get an email for this meeting?
I don't believe I received it.
Okay,
No,
so
but
we're gonna
his
try
name
to
would
make
be on
sure
the list.
before we leave today, that is done, because if
Okay.
you didn't receive it, which means they don't have you in the list yet.
Right.
But even though you do that.
Okay.
And we're gonna do the same with
It's not on
Shamari.
here.
Shamari, I'm thinking Amir. I have a friend,
Thank
okay? So, that way we'll do that. So, MC Alexander is gonna be our liaison, okay? Because the former liaison has since,
Thank you.
could not continue anymore, and now is spending more of her time not in Brooklyn, but mostly in, she got a job in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
She's back and forth.
Coordinate?
She's back and forth between Brooklyn and there because she wants the Dorsey
The-
Gallery.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not.
Yeah.
So the gallery is not closed.
It's so good to hear that.
The gallery is not closed because she's there. I mean, she's been doing a lot of the traveling
Yeah.
in Brooklyn and there, trying to work that out. So she's not gone from the community,
Yeah.
but she's just doing the job. You never know, she might just come back. But the roots are still there for her to do.
Good.
So,
Good.
so now, in roll call, it should be on top here in the.
Yeah,
So
so,
why don't you read the name so we could put it on the record who's here in terms of,
okay, Nicholas Amanor,
what is it?
Abigail Tim, I'm here, Melissa Sevier,
Melissa Sylvia.
Denzel Oduro.
I didn't know she joined our committee, but.
I didn't know that either, but
If they
okay.
put it there, so I'll reach out to her and now who else? Next?
Is Ainsley Binder?
No.
Okay.
Now, I think what you're reading is something.
This is all I have.
Oh, no, this is the list of people.
On the, okay, so the wrong list.
People
Sorry.
that
I-
attend.
Oh, that's what I was reading.
Okay.
So this one?
Read the one that says two,
Okay, so,
not the minutes, from the
yes.
agenda.
okay, so let me start again.
Mm-hmm.
Gloria Briggs,
Yes.
Courtney Loisel,
Courtney Loisel, yes. Mm-hmm.
Denzel Oduro,
No, absent.
Brenda Pagan,
Yeah.
Yeah.
David Romeo,
President,
Uni Ron,
Absent.
Lillian Swain, here,
Mm-hmm.
Abigail Tim, present, Nicholas Amanor,
Present.
and I have Shamari and McAlexander.
So, yes, we could actually marry an FC Alexander. Normally, Daniel should be on that list also, that's what I'm saying. So we're gonna
Okay.
make sure before we leave tonight, get that fixed up. Okay, so everybody read the minutes?
Yes.
So let's move to approval of the minutes. Is there anything you'd like to change in the minutes? Do you have any questions about what's in those minutes? So if you haven't read it, take a few minutes to do so. Mhm. Okay, so, we're moving to public, comment, is there any changes to the minutes? Is there any that you see, then we're gonna make a motion to approve the minutes?
You have to have been here to say there should be a change to it.
Okay.
You weren't here, you can't make changes.
Because
You don't
sometimes
know
there's
what happened.
misspelling, there's some kind of correction that has to be made to make sure.
Yeah.
And then once we do that, we'll approve the minutes, so.
Okay, if you had a good meeting.
That's what we,
So put the contact.
I'll give it to you. I'll give you all the contacts. I'll give you. It's okay, I'll tell you what's in. It's very cool. Yeah, you can. I know she wants shoes on my friends, so it's like, I knew that so for sure, I would have told her. I was in the last 2 meetings I've already done. Yeah, even me. So what happened when we come and keep the neighborhood?
Okay, any changes, correction, addition for the minutes? Alright, so somebody make a motion to approve the minute as written?
I'll second the motion.
Okay, motion was made by Ms. Swain and seconded by Abigail Tim. Is there any objection to, unanimous consent? Seeing none, the minutes are approved as written. So let's move on to the next part of the agenda. And it's supposed to be community liaison. No, it's public commentary. Is there any public commentary?
Well, I went to the last general board meeting. I did share with them the events that we were planning, that we would like to have a crawl or a visit or an event at every park within Brooklyn Community Board 9. And actually other committee members said they would love something like that and they would like to help out.
Okay, well,
So
that's
I
my,
did share with them, we were thinking jazz, yoga, a soccer tournament, a basketball tournament. We were thinking about dance, maybe painting, a food, a taste of Community Board 9 event.
Mhm.
So I did share that with them, that we are in the works of processing that and getting something on paper and really executing that. And I really think we can have an event maybe every month.
I believe that
For you mean
also.
it for the summer?
I don't think we should wait for the
No,
summer.
I don't think you should wait for the summer either. And I think that's kind of the thing we're gonna do, because, this is something we spoke about the last time. So now, we did,
No, the reason I asked for the summer because the basketball and the soccer. So so the basketball and the soccer, we have indoor.
You know what, we
Because this
do have
weather's
some
kinda
parks
funny.
that are outside of schools,
Mm-hmm.
but you know what, the soccer mom and basketball mom, we play in the snow. So maybe that's not a good idea for the general public, we just wait for the warmer
Right.
season, so
Yeah.
spring.
For the
Well,
basketball.
Well, we want everyone to be able to come to so maybe we should start in the spring. Go ahead, David.
No, I was thinking about we could arrange the programs we want to have in terms of the temperature, like the basketball tournaments and stuff could be outside, the dance tournaments, yoga and stuff could probably be inside, probably more in school.
My goal for that, suggesting that was to get the community to see like, hey, this is our park, we're
Right.
here, and this
Right.
is the space. So it wouldn't really be as effective, I'm thinking, if we did something
Something
indoor. We want them to be
Come to
in
the
the park.
Yes.
Right.
Agreed,
Mm-hmm.
agreed. What I'm saying though is this first year, right? When we go outside here in the parks, right? We could advertise, but look, we have some other activities
Going on.
that we can't perform outside because of the temperature. So we want you to keep looking out, read the e-blast and stuff to see when we have stuff in the park, performing in the park or the schools or stuff like
But it
that.
could be
I'm
outside
talking about
from
going
April.
forward, not
Yes, but
necessarily-
you know what, I think we should also
April.
have, you just gave me an
That's when the
idea.
park is open.
We should probably have a
Yeah.
sign-in sheet to enroll people to sign up for the Community Board 9 blast. I love that, David, like, bing, when they come, we ask them to sign up to
for the
get
blast.
email. Book.
Yeah, so we could go.
So the basketball tournaments and stuff, and then soccer tournament.
Mhm.
So the basketball tournaments, I know, I feel we should have like the kids tournament
Mhm.
and
And adults.
adults tournament.
We're gonna come back to that when we go to the planification, if you look at the agenda. Because I wanna move to
Spring is
number
April.
6.
Gardens are open
And
April
I think we
1.
already covered it, because we adding these 2 new members. But I also wanna say, if you know anybody else would like to join this committee, so we have now until June, so any your friends that would come and join this committee, because I presented this list of what we wanna do at the last executive board meeting. And I think that was very ambitious, there's a whole thing for that. So, I wanted to know if we have any report from the different institutions that we been connected with. I think I showed the graphic. Brenda connected was the one responsible to stay in contact with what, the Brooklyn Botanical Garden?
Oh, is that what it was?
And Abigail with Major Owens
And the children's,
and the Brooklyn Children's Museum.
so I
Okay.
connected with both.
Lillian
With Britt.
with bricks.
Right, so I sent him,
So
Yeah.
now what?
Piggyback.
I think these are the one we have so far. I'll bring
in the
and
parks.
somebody, we're gonna try to
Green
introduce MC Alexander
plans
to the
events
Brooklyn
every
Museum where we
year.
had a connection. So
Open
that's what I'm
Garden
saying I wanna
Day
talk
is the
about.
beginning of
Right.
June
And
every
we,
year.
so
Earth
I don't know
Day.
if you guys have anything
in
to
April.
report before we move.
I can't think of any
no,
in May, but those
when
are
I
the
contacted
first
him, he
two.
was
Because
from
the
PRIC,
Community
more than
gardens
happy
are
to
open
come
April
back.
1.
So I gave him the dates that she was
So that's
telling us about
outside
the
town.
general,
Right.
the meeting.
Mhm.
So I guess, cause it's the holiday,
Mhm.
so I didn't hear from him from there. So I'm gonna get back in contact
Right.
with him since the holidays is over now.
Right, because we're saying February or the
Right.
next one, so
Yeah.
so you have to get back to him and get a date when he will come back, because the goal for Bricks was to do a presentation at the general board meeting,
Right,
because he did it for us.
right. So he was asking me, like, I know he did it for us, but it was a smaller.
Smart, right?
So he was asking, like, I guess he's wanting to know, like, what kind of information should he bring?
Mhm.
Because being that it's a larger,
This is a larger group,
Right.
it's 50 plus people,
Right.
that's what it should be,
right, for 50 plus,
right?
okay.
Because
Because he was
we have
asking-
about 51 board members.
Because they have
Plus
a lot of
whatever-
stuff going
Yeah.
on at BRC.
Right, but I
Still.
think he can do the same thing he did for us.
Right,
Or anything, he would talk to general public and let them know this is what we're doing.
Right.
and this is how community board 9 can collaborate and, with us. We could talk about the different program, different opportunity for young people there, and
right,
for old people and so on and so forth.
right, yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Alright, so in your notes, so by next meeting, we should get a date for Bricks. How about you? I think the last time we spoke about Major Owens, there's a bunch of organization in Major Owens.
I saw Ifatayo as I was leaving the last
Mhm.
advisory board meeting, and he said, yeah, he's open to it, he's open to coming, who was that? What's his name, Ifatayo? I'll tell you his name, you probably know his
Because they've
name.
been here before, so.
But,
they know.
Dexter is his name, so I actually texted him, I told him we might need to utilize some of his space, they have a large dance studio upstairs.
Good.
I reached out to Atiba Edwards from the Brooklyn Children's Museum. He also would be willing to give us a space to host our events. So I just think we need to start planning events, because I'm asking people like, listen, we don't have any money.
Mhm.
What can you do for Community Board 9? What can you do for the community?
But also, you could also ask them to come and present to the committee itself.
So I
There was-
did.
It's a two-part. When can they
so-
come and talk about it?
There are multiple tenants at Major Owens.
Right,
So I don't know. I spoke to Dexter. Dexter said he didn't mind it all coming. Digital Girl. I spoke to Tony about that from Digital Girl. Asphalt Green. Maybe we should get Asphalt Green in here. One
yes,
of the qualms I
as a
have
matter
with
of
Asphalt
fact,
Green.
we should, as a matter of fact, I got a call from Fred. He said they were trying to set a meeting between Community Board 9 and Asphalt Green. Because at the last general board meeting they had at the,
The one at PS 161 was there.
161, they were there. But they
Yes.
can come and talk to us directly as to,
They do. I was exchanging text messages with Jamila Black, who was also at PS 161. Eric Woodland, I don't really see him in Brooklyn. He's mostly based out in Staten Island and Manhattan. But how would we organize that? How would we organize the tenants? Because I asked for a list of all the tenants in that building, so I have not received that list, even though I was told it's easy to get, like, I would get it. Don't worry, it would be in your email. It has not been in my email. So I will follow up.
Right.
And the third thing I have to report on, I don't know if I told you guys, I went to the mosque on Bedford and Fulton. I don't know anything about Islam, but I certainly went in there wrapped up in my hijab and fully clothed, and they were really welcoming. They treated me like they knew me all my life. So I asked one of the men to,
You said
yeah.
Fulton and Bedford.
Yes, I
I
asked one
used
of
to work
the
in that building, not
Right
across
on the
there.
corner.
yeah,
Right in the
like,
corner.
I don't know,
used to-
put me in any situation, I'm gonna make it. Cause I went in there like I knew.
Right.
I didn't know any of the prayers, but they were they were very understanding, and they put me in the front. I guess they thought I was one of them. I just did what they did.
Right.
But I asked one of the brothers to speak to the imam,
Mhm.
and we haven't been. That's Salah actually. That's Kindi and Sina's dad. And we haven't really met about it, but he said that the imam is really welcoming. He's all about community. He would definitely love. I was trying to see if I can get him here tonight, but that didn't work out.
Right.
So maybe for the next meeting, I'll ask
That
him
would
if
be
he
nice.
can come.
Yeah, that would be great.
Because I've heard great things about him. And if that's the imam who gave the sermon the Friday that I was there, he is all about community building. Like, I don't know how that is. I don't know if women really talk to men or shake hands, but I would have hugged him if I saw
They
him.
don't shake
Yeah,
hands.
that's why I have
Women
to
don't
go.
shake hands.
Maybe you're gonna have to go to the mosque with me.
Don't they
They
separate?
Yes,
They
they
do
separate.
separate. There was no
And,
men. They're completely different.
No, they are separated.
But can we not talk to the imam?
You can talk, especially men cannot touch a woman who's not related to them at all.
Okay.
So
I'll get the book.
maybe these are some of the things that they can come and explain to us. A lot of us are not really aware of some of the practical things in Islam.
I'm trying to get him for the interfaith.
But what I would
Luncheon.
also suggest, Bedford and Fulton is not within CV9.
Right.
So who can we go to in CB9?
There are a couple of mosques within CV9. We need to
I
find
need
out
to
where
go
they
there.
are.
See if they're as welcome.
One of them used to be right at the corner of Rogers and Winthrop.
Yeah,
I don't know where they moved to.
I went to the bodega and he told me they're further down Flatbush. I'm not sure
So
if they're on.
what we have to do is to find out where they are.
There's another one too.
There are more than there should be. There are about more than one because I know one of the tailor I use on Parkside is Muslim.
Mhm.
So and they don't walk too far. So this is a research we gotta do and find out what they are.
I can go to any mosque, y'all.
Right,
I have
right,
my
right.
outfit already. That's my mosque
Because
outfit.
I mean the mandate is Friday between 1 and 2.
Mhm.
But and usually when they do the Friday prayers, because that's the only time, that's the official where everybody has to go to mosque, and that's when they give the sermon. And let's find out. Let's do the research and find out where they are now, and then we could make contact. Because I know when they were right over there, when they spoke to the
Yeah.
before, and because one of the things we plan to do is basically is in part of us. So do we have any other, the other report will be the Prospect Park Alliance. Scotland Wazel is not here, but I can give you the report. What we've been working on was the conference, which is March 28th. So I want to show you what we have done so far. Okay, you guys, and last Tuesday, I made a presentation at the Borough Board at Borough Hall about this is the barrier conference of all park recreation committee for the whole city, for the whole of Brooklyn. So if you pay attention to this, then you could look at the right then into the slideshow.
I almost thought that was marijuana buds.
I have no idea. I just picked that graphic. I just picked the graphic.
It's darker, I guess.
Yeah, my computer's slowing down. There's too much stuff in it, but once it shows up, we'll be able to go through. I'll show the presentation I made, and then we'll go through a couple of stuff. So we've been meeting every 2 weeks on a Monday between 5 and 6. So our last meeting was on the 5th. So we keep meeting every week. So working on this, you will show up in the, it's just, I have to clean up this computer, it's taking so long to come up. So,
What's the goal of the meetings, every 2 week meeting?
the meeting every 2 weeks is to, we've been preparing this particular conference.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you the draft agenda and each community board, what they have to do. So, and the registration for it is available now. I'll try one more time.
Location. Where's it?
No, everything's going to be.
I'm just trying to get that.
So it's called Cultivating Connection, Building Parks and Open Space Conference, a biannual celebration of our parks, community, garden, and playground. So, I've been working, the idea came 3 years ago. Once I came up with the idea, I've sent it to almost every city council people within Brooklyn. The public advocate, they all got, but nobody ever called me back about anything. It was for the last 2 years until this year, when we get to, when the Pope Alliance say, hey, we love the idea, we're gonna sponsor it. So they are the lead sponsor and they are the co-organizer. The board, it's endorsed by the Brooklyn Borough President. I've sent it to the Brooklyn Borough President also, once they got it. Then last year, they invited me to do a presentation during Earth Day, talking about what's happening in terms of art. So I also, the community board 17, the chair of the Park and Recreation, also 2 years, we started about it 3 years ago, even though he has somewhat withdrawn from it. She's gonna go get engaged, and then I got community board 16 involved. So our organizing committee, me and Courtney Loisel and a representative from board 16, and also what's involved in there, I think I went too far. If you look, you could see at the bottom the different organizations, but in the presentation that I made, the board president took their sign off. They say we're not, we're just endorsing it. We're not organizing issues. So they took theirs in their presentation. So okay, so we're expecting something. I was hoping about 150 people to come. If you get 5 people from 18 community board district plus any some of the other interested stakeholders, we said 50. The good thing is Prospect Park Alliance is providing the space,
Okay.
the breakfast, and the lunch.
We love that.
So they're covering everything. Even though I went and spoke to the people at the borough office, they said there's a whole process to follow if you want to get money from the board president to get some of the stuff. Hopefully, when we do it next 2 years, we can make it a little bigger and apply very early to get the for them.
What time does it start?
This is gonna go from that should work there. So I'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
So this is more or less what the day is supposed to look like. It's it starts from 9 o'clock to about 5 p.m.
Okay.
So in the morning, you're gonna get the welcoming remarks, and then you get these workshops. I'm gonna share more information about this workshop. And then after all the workshop are finished, we're gonna have a networking lunch during which each community board will do a 2-minute PowerPoint presentation, and that will follow that. And then after that, after the lunch will end about 2:30. Then there will be hands-on workshop being done in Prospect Park by people that are working there, our Park Alliance. There will be do some demonstration, stewardship approaches, and then and we will finish up at 5 o'clock. It's supposed to be at Brooklyn Blue Park for an happy hour at one of the places there. So you could say the whole conference will be from 8 to 5. By 5 o'clock, people that can, we all can gather for drinks and stuff like that.
Okay.
People
What's the
will do
date?
that. The
March
date is
28th. March 28th.
March
Where's the
28th.
happy hour? You said Brooklyn
Right.
Bridge Park?
Yes.
Oh, cool, that's a distance.
That's a distance. I was pushing to have it done at the Botanical Garden, which is
Yeah.
right next door. But like I said, it may be at the Botanical Garden. That's why it's not specified. So end of the day, by joining us in the Relax Networking Opportunity Location Institute, it may be at the Botanical
Saturday.
Garden.
This
Because
is
that's what I was
Saturday?
pushing for. It's a Saturday.
Okay,
And
5 p.m.
so this is what each community board has to do in preparation for the conference. They have to present the map of their district, green spaces, park, playground, community garden, community voice, current concern and challenges, wish list for improvement, success story to share. So, and then also we'll open up for them to learn from what each districts are doing. Okay.
Best practices.
Best practices, okay? This is what we expect the impact to be. And what we want them to do is to pass a resolution. Before I leave tonight, I have the resolution already written for them. They have to do is just fill that out.
Right.
So actually, all
And
the
that
stuff
step
that-
before, just before this one.
this one, by February or March, we also, our next meeting, will put the resolution, we're gonna be voting on
Yeah.
them in March.
But the step before this one here, where,
The liaison?
can you go back?
Mhm.
Go back again. Another one. Here. You out, no.
Go
Go
back.
forward.
You was right there.
You were
Nicholas.
there.
One
Go
more.
forward.
Just
Yeah.
look
You're
right there.
outlining for everyone what they're going to be sharing.
Yes,
Cause if you've never done it before, you
Right.
may not know what
Not
to do
only
or
that,
how.
they
So you
have-
outline for everyone what
there's
you
an
want.
outline for them to do, you tell them exactly what to do, you even have information for them,
Yes.
what to do, how to put
Good.
together
So
your
there'll
map
be
for the district.
consistency.
Yeah, I'll show that to you in a moment.
Yeah,
So
nice.
it's not we just telling them,
Do this.
do whatever.
Yeah,
But they are
good.
specific, and because it's a 2-minute presentation,
Yeah, that's
it's pretty short. So
concise.
it has to be tight and concise.
Yes.
Okay? So, this is what we're asking them to do. This is what I presented to all the community board at the board meeting. Okay, I'm emailing that same slide, those slide deck to them also. Promote the conference, email newsletter. So which means this is gonna go in our blast and give them graphically what the timeline should be. Okay? And the next steps. And this, what is being sent to them, I couldn't give it to them, but I wanted for them to make copies of it, but they said they couldn't, but everybody gonna get those 16 emails to them. And I'm gonna share some of that with you, what those things are. And this is the concluding slide. So this is the contact information, digital copies of the packet will be in October, doesn't already. Okay. And that's posted, so basically that's what it is. So let me share for you some of the, we're gonna have to, I can email it to you guys, but I just wanna, document, this is one of the things they're gonna receive, document 1. And this is some of the suggestions with them, 9 a.m., 12:30 keynote. Actually, this is a little different, that's not it, because this is what was done before. This particular agenda is not the actual agenda. This is the original one that I did myself, but it's been changed. And then I'm glad I see that because I got to do it. Market current concern and challenge. In terms of us, one of the things we're going to do in our current concern and challenge is the situation at the Union Street Community Garden. When Sibina does his presentation, we will pass out the information that roof guides have developed, and we'll ask her to present the situation, what has happened to the Union Street Community Garden. Okay?
Yeah, I want to speak to you about that.
Yes, that's why I said we'll talk some more about that. Okay? So, that's one. That's another one here. The next thing they're doing, that's document. Document 2 is the resolution. Oh, this thing keep disconnecting me, I'm sorry. Let's see. Next time I sit where Abigail is, I'll do a direct connection to it.
What date was that one?
March 28th.
Everything is March.
It's March
Everything's March
28th.
28th. Everything's March 28th.
So now, how are we getting the 150 people there?
Well, I figure out
Who are we
if
inviting?
we have 18 community board.
And have they all committed?
Well, they have a commitment paper, that's why I went to the meeting there. So they have a form to fill out and send it back to us,
Mm-hmm.
saying they committed and they designate a contact person.
Okay.
So that's what I was trying to get to show.
Yeah, so you can get an idea of how many people are actually.
Yes, how many, actually the registration is already open and Eventbrite, and I give them the link.
Oh,
So hopefully
wow.
we'll,
And especially because there are people from different gardens, I guess, or whatever, who are going to be speaking. So
right,
you expect that each of those people is going to be inviting
right.
some
So each
people
community
from
board
their
will have
gardens
inviting all the
and-
community
yeah,
garden within their
hopefully.
district. And then they could say, hey, I have these 5 parks, I have excellent community garden.
Mhm.
If they wanna insert a slide to say, this community garden has a specific challenge, need this and that.
Mm.
So within that two minutes.
Nicholas, do we know how many parks we have? So we know for sure we have 3 community gardens. How many parks do we have?
Well, we have that, yes, we do, but which means we as a committee has to do the same work too, and put it together before March 28th and get it ready, because we have to do our own 2 minutes presentation,
Mhm.
okay? But I know one part of our presentation involved talking about what happened at the Union Street Community Garden. As a matter of fact, one of the speakers in the workshop, let me go to the workshop, is someone from Maple Street
Advocacy.
Advocacy. She's part of that advocacy panel. Do that. So
Yeah, she'll do her homework.
is it still connecting?
Who knows what it's doing? You know.
So maybe we can collaborate with the gardens to include the gardens during our park events. We can have some.
Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah, so that they know, hey, we have gardens in our community as well. Just putting it out there.
Brian has been speaking,
Well,
bring all that
The
music into
gardens
her
are
guys for a
also
long time.
have, some
Alright,
gardens also have a park.
It's just-
Oh.
And it's sad about
Which
Roger
ones?
Green.
Maple Street.
Yeah, what Roger Green used to do, we would like
Yes,
to
that's
bring it
really
back.
sad. And
Because I want to speak to Roger Green to see if he can attend this meeting to come and talk and
That'd
stuff.
yeah, he needs to speak because he's been in that park for so many years.
So many years, yeah.
And then after speaking to someone, they say, well, what's the capacity of the crowd that comes in? How many?
Mhm.
So yeah, I think that if someone said about 200, so they said, well, it's not very many, so it's
Because they try to justify
what,
not
what they
the
did.
funding, but not by the people in the community, by how many people you're reaching.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, what are the normal outreach programs that we do for these events? So like the film festival, concerts. What's outreach look like? How are you recruiting people?
Much of our outreach is done by Friday Blacks.
Okay. And what does the turnout normally look like?
Well,
Well, we
looking
didn't
at the
have them.
activities.
These are the proposed, so these
No, I mean,
are.
so for any event, you've done.
For any
plans.
event we have, I think the average, I would say, one of the indicators will be the resource fair we have. That
The
in
June fair.
In June fair, which is the weekend after Memorial Weekend. I would say based on what I've observed over the years, it will be at least 50 to 100 people passing through there. But there hasn't been a lot of activity
Right.
within the community board to bring people in that much.
It's
There has not been.
Marketing, they're not going to come if they don't know.
Right.
No, none of them have been planned. The only committee I know that have planned event that get people is the health and social services. Where they do a health fair,
Yeah.
or they do something for the seniors. But most of the committees within CBNA haven't done anything to bring in the public.
So maybe we should have
And
a health
that's-
fair
I
at one of
think-
the parks.
The last time,
Kings County, you said you was gonna reach out to them.
no, well, yes, we
Yeah.
at Kings County. The last time they had an activity was right in front of Assemblyman Cunningham office, right in front of.
Right.
Okay, in the parking lot?
Yeah, right in that
So
parking lot
Rogers
there.
and Empire.
Rogers and Empire.
Okay.
So where they do food distribution, they have all the health services, blood pressure, different hospital, different community, all the health organization. do that.
So SUNY is SUNY downstate in our
Community
area?
Board 9,
Actually, SUNY Downstate is not.
After Windsor.
It's a block. We miss it by a block.
Because they happily send
Not
their
work,
students
because
out
they're
to
right on
work.
the other side of Clarkson Avenue. And we end right in the middle of Clarkson Avenue. So it's more
Wow.
in community but 17 than it is.
But
in
they
Oregon.
collaborate with us.
They collaborate with us because they
So,
services. Same
SUNY
thing for the Brooklyn
Downstate.
Museum.
SUNY downstate has a nutrition something or
Right.
another program, and
Right.
we collaborated with them this past year. So I think I have the names
You
of
do?
the.
But I
Yeah,
think if we're
right.
gonna do the health.
I look for the names
which is
of the
cool, that-
people at
that-
SUNY
Then we can go
and
and
pass it
do
along to you.
But I think
Because that's
if
part
we
of
want to
it.
do the health thing, I think we should really
We
meet
sent
with the health
somebody
and
over
social
there
services
to.
because they organize something like that almost every year.
But you know, coming back to SUNY Downstate, right? You're saying that SUNY Downstate did something with the Maple Gardens, right?
Yes,
But they
yes.
also have a structure across the street from Cunningham.
Yes, they do. That's
From
what
where?
Yeah, they have a walk-in.
They have a clinic now.
They have a clinic at the corner,
Right across the
Rogers
Yes,
and-
I didn't remember
and
that.
Empire,
That-
Yeah,
right?
they do.
Yes.
So, you know, I cannot see how they're not associated with community board now.
I know.
They have structures in our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna use that. We're gonna
But
call them and
that's
say,
what I'm
hey,
saying, you know
that
what I
the
mean? You
structures
hear what
in
I'm saying?
Community Board
But
9.
I don't think it really matters that they're not in the community, they will come out.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right.
But where they invite them?
All hospitals will come out regardless of what.
This is what they
community-
do
this
to
is
give
what-
their students
this is what they do.
opportunities to
Mhm.
practice.
this is what
Taking
they
blood
do.
pressures and all these
Agreed.
things. And then they
And
do
then they
things
have-
with nutrition. They also
Right.
have garden, their
Right.
own.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And they wanted,
I know.
we came out to share about nutrition and food and do
I
a
know like
food
with our
demo.
hospital, they have the wellness programs and stuff for staff, and they also do a lot of community, outreach, like in Brooklyn, in Manhattan, Long Island, whatever, wherever it,
So,
if we was to say, if I was to say to them, listen, I need y'all to come, they will come.
They will come.
They don't really care about the community.
Right.
yeah, they don't care
What-
about district lines or
What,
Right.
what
whatever.
about
Yeah,
Kings County? Kings County sits on this side that we
Now,
need.
Kingston is part of that,
Yeah.
and we have two people in CB now who are members of the Kings County Advisory Board.
Nicholas Almanor.
That's me
Yes.
and the chair of the park recreation committee. So we've been talking about that, and we are trying to
Wait, you
get
have
to
two
them to
people.
do as many.
Him and him.
I want to try to.
That's what he's
directly
saying.
to
Who's the other person, Nicholas? Other than you?
The chair, Francisca Leopold. She's
Leopold.
the chair. She used to be a second vice chair.
Uh-huh.
Well,
And
I'm trying to make this thing work.
yeah, because it helps me to do what I'm
Oh,
doing.
okay, okay,
So
okay.
since we
Yeah.
most hospitals really don't care about the borderline.
Yeah.
They're not they're more like, listen, let's get the help, especially black women, when, as far as giving birth, is there at the higher rate of passing. You know, and us as African Americans, we have the lowest,
David, what about the remote control?
D3,
Remote control.
you know, vitamin D, we have very low, that is part of us. We do have it, you know, and then we also have the high of heart failure, heart problems, cholesterol. We have all of it. So hospitals really don't care about community board line.
Right.
They will come out to
Yeah, I
a
can
lot
see,
of public stuff as far as health wise and stuff.
I can see we approaching Stoney Downstate.
And they're like, you're not in the right community.
Yeah.
Right. I can see them, you know what I mean, refusing to come out, you know.
No, they will come out. Once
You know,
you
but
put
you know,
them-
next thing,
And then
I,
we should do like safe classes, you know, for women, you know, to protect them.
Oh, self-defense classes.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah. I know somebody who has a
On the
whole,
list.
arsenal.
you know, but another thing I think,
That's-
we should push
He works
is,
with me, but that's his second job.
is every time somebody make a presentation here, right? We want to ask them to, you know, to buy into a community health fair or the resource fair.
Yes.
You know, because I don't think, you know, you come and you talk with us, you tell us what projects you have in mind, and then when we have the resource fair where you can meet the whole community, you're not showing up. I think we need to press them. You know,
We
like-
need better marketing.
Right.
Exactly.
So
Right, so my guys
But-
from
no,
A
but-
mailer,
but-
a
but-
mailer is
but-
about $1.06. So like as a realtor, when we send out mailers, when we want to say sell in a certain neighborhood or introduce ourselves, it's about $1.06. You could get it for less, that's for 500. If you get like 1,000, maybe you're about 97 cents. But maybe we need to ask for them to budget for us, but we need to have the events. Maybe if we had the events on the mailers to say, hey, this
Right.
is coming up, we would love to see you,
Then
come back
I'm
out,
pretty sure
rejoin
they
the
would.
community.
Right,
Well, again, what I'm saying too though is when guys come here, we need to press them and get a commitment from them. Like for example, like Bricks supposed to come by, right? When Bricks come by, tell us, well, they have this, that, the other, and stuff like that. We know, right? But to get the community to know that we should have them at our resource fair.
right, but and he said, that once we let him know about the resource fair, whatever, he would definitely come
Come,
there.
right?
He will come.
Brooklyn Children's Museum, I told them to send flyers to the community board email address so that the community knows when they have things.
Things, right?
They have like roller skating now. They have so many
The Brooklyn
different
Children's
things.
Museum?
Yes, these
See, I didn't
little,
even know
these
that.
little children are roller skating.
Okay.
We're taking back roller skating now.
Yeah, can we bring back Empire?
No.
I would not do that. That would be great, that would be great. All right, guys, let's continue on. So this is where I was when I got disconnected. Okay, this is the resolution that we send in to each of the community board, and we also have to vote on it and submit it to the general board. So we have to do that by March. Okay. So the other document they're gonna have is that's document
You wanna
2.
sit here, Nicholas? I'll move over there.
Yeah.
So everyone
Or you'll
can
be
see.
in front of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With my hand.
Just
I'll go.
just move down over
Yeah,
there.
I'll go back.
No, move down.
Everybody move down, yeah.
Move down one.
I'm done one.
Alright, so that's document.
We need to turn the
You guys can see?
No,
Yeah,
So
everybody.
we need to turn
Turn
the
the TV,
TV.
you got the TV.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, don't.
Is that good enough?
That's it. That's clear. That's perfect.
Right.
Okay. So document 3, they're gonna, you see 1 or 2, that's the draft resolution. Document 3, we're gonna give them their presentation guideline, as we're talking about, overview, presentation requirement, 2 minutes. You have must include slide 1 or 2, Parks Community Garden, in Parks in green, green and yellow, playground marking blue. Total include basic statistics for your park. I mean, how big is it? how many number of parks, how many community garden, how many playgrounds, how many people that you serve. A lot of that information will be available on the Department of Park website. We tell them to go there and get the information. Concerning challenges should be aging infrastructure, maintenance challenges. We have to do that because David and I, we have done the park walkthrough that give us a sense what's happening. Park walkthrough in community garden, we did that at the beginning also. And what
I thought
are
there
their
was gonna be
wishes?
another one of those parks walks through this spring.
Yes, I was planning to do
But
another one
it's
this
after the
after
28th.
after the 20th.
Okay, that won't be good then.
Okay.
Or if I knew where the parks are, I would just go to the parks on the day that I
Yeah, as a matter of fact, for us, so we have done this over last
Your mother?
We have walked all of them.
Yeah.
In the community.
And I
So,
was home and you didn't even walk across the street
I
to say
forgot.
Abigail.
and,
Yeah, right, okay, talk
So,
to
all right. So these are the things we're asking them to do, where to get the information, and use the park data. So we're telling them where everything they have to go and do. Okay?
It really broke it down.
Okay? Technical requirements and
And this is, they're supposed to get all this information and present in 2 minutes?
yes.
Wow, okay.
Because you put the slide in, they put the information in the slide, maybe 3 or 4 slides, everything would be in there.
Okay.
Alright, so suggestion, your talking point, opening 16 seconds, challenges 40 seconds, vision 40 seconds, closing 50 seconds.
Who's
So
gonna be talking? 'Cause
each community board has to pick somebody to do.
to do a presentation.
I can't do nothing.
Okay. So we have to decide who am I going to go
Oh,
for.
yeah, wait a minute, I'm time. Okay.
Alright. So let me go through this quickly in the interest of time. So,
But you know, in all seriousness, Nicholas,
yeah,
I think you should retake that 2 minutes, you know.
we should take that.
I think you should retake the 2 minutes. I ain't think the 2 minutes gonna be
But
enough.
the only, I'm fighting for more time because in the agenda, originally I thought I was gonna have 90 minutes, but they had reduced it to 45 minutes. Because we have to be out of the picnic house
Right,
by
right,
2:30.
right.
Ah, and they are we're trying to trim down the workshop so they take less time. So this is,
So maybe you don't need to do all of them, maybe you need to select some of the representative community boards to present. And the
Well-
other information can be shared, but not necessarily presented aloud.
okay.
Make sure we're presenting though.
So this is giving them an idea how they can go and create their map. Okay? There's a lot more stuff in there. So that's document. Document
This is gonna be terrifying to a lot of people,
Yeah.
because they probably have not done anything.
All right. This is the actual day. The first version was not that bad, but this is what's happening as we have in the organizing. This is what we have come up. Okay. Breakfast at 8 to 8:45 a.m. Welcoming with my 9. State of Brooklyn. Then you're gonna have the commissioner to talk, and then you have
Who's talking?
The commissioner.
Martin Maher. 3 people are gonna take. It's gonna be him, me, and somebody else. Okay?
Oh, yeah, okay.
These are the-
Where is it?
This is now one of the workshops. Okay? Then you have these 3 people that already agreed to do that. All these people have been contacted, they said they'll be doing the workshop. You're gonna have a moderator and 2 speakers. Then we have infrastructure and capital projects. You have 9:45 to 10:30, that's the moderator, and 3 speakers. Fundraising and visualization. So,
Mobilization.
okay. You're gonna have, this one is a big one, one moderator, and 4 speakers. Okay? Then we have advocacy strategies. We're gonna get 2 speakers. One of them will be Fresh Creek Alliance, Maria,
4 speakers.
and then Arlene Roberts from Maple Street. Okay? That's where Maple Street come up. I'm missing one, the one from Robert 16. And this is the network launch. We've been talking about that. And then this afternoon workshop will be done by the people at Prospect Park. Workshop guided 2. And then the happy hour, I'm missing something. This is the presentation of the community board within that session. And then this is the registration information. So if you could click on that link, you go to the Eventbrite link and then register yourself. Okay? And information about parking, what's available, question, call me, and so on and so forth, and then I forward everything. If you call me, and everything will be also forwarded to the Prospect Park. So let's see, in the last document we have,
So why should people come to this workshop, this conference?
it started at 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning.
No, I said,
No,
why?
why should they come?
Oh, no, that
Why
was
should
stated
people
before.
come?
The reason is to
That's
find a way for community boards to talk to each other. If you notice,
Yeah.
there's no politician schedule.
No what?
There's no politicians gonna talk at that. We
Good.
want them to look about themselves. So what's happening, so what Prospect Parkers Alliance is doing, the day before on Friday, they're gonna have a legislative breakfast where they're gonna invite all the politicians and they're gonna have people from each of those. They're gonna tell them about this particular conference and different people from each of those workshops will do a presentation. This is what we're gonna talk about tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like we're cutting them out, but on that Saturday, we're not having it.
Good.
That's why I told the board president on Tuesday, I said, if you notice, you're not scheduled to talk. It's not because we want people to talk to each other. Okay. So, I'm looking for
Would
the
any of those people be invited to the Friday?
So number 6 is what they have to send to us.
When are we going to start working on ours for our?
Well, that's the thing we have to decide right now before we leave, because we are between now and the next meeting in March. So we gotta get done, which means we're gonna have to have meeting together and get
What
it
happened to
done.
the meeting in February? There's no meeting?
I want in February, I'm thinking
In
March
January.
already. In February. Alright, so everybody will receive this and they have to email it back to us, okay? That's basically it. So after tonight, everybody will get those 5 documents for them to get ready. He has,
Number 6.
that's number 6, there's 6 documents. The 7th was about sponsorship, so there's no sponsor. So they'll fill in all that information for us in return.
And where is the Eventbrite link?
Which
It's
one?
in the middle. You need to put your links someplace outside of all of this.
No.
writing.
In addition to that, what I have not shown you, there's a flyer
Okay.
that
With a QR
describe what it, with a QR code.
Okay, because I'm like,
They
they gotta
click on
find
it
it
and
in all
then
of
they fill
this.
in the information that I'm gonna go straight to them. So I just want to say about that. I was,
Okay.
let me show you.
Just bit by bit, he ain't giving us the whole thing.
So I could go and show you the flyer and I'll give
Yeah.
it to everybody so they can do that.
So, do you have in mind when you would like to start for us to help you with the presentations?
I would suggest we do it if anybody have the time, we could start in at least in 2 weeks. We could have a special meeting, people that are able to come here and we work on it. So we could decide and choose a date. So that would be one of the things we decide to do. What am I looking for?
I'm sorry. 2 weeks from today, let's see.
That would be a Thursday.
So if you want to do it on Thursday.
So the 22nd. Sorry.
January 22nd, okay.
Is that the 22nd?
So Nicholas, if you're available, we can meet earlier and start, and that way who has a 9 to 5, when they need to come after, they come and we'll have
Yeah,
already
we
something
could start
started.
earlier, I don't know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm retired, I'm usually available.
And
unless I
I'm
have
for
to-
myself.
Unless I have to go to the
So
doctor.
mornings I can get
Mo-
to work.
I
Yeah.
spend most of my time staying home unless I have to go to the doctor,
So we can do
working
that.
on
We can
projects and
start
stuff.
earlier, by the time everyone comes, or who's able to come. We
What do
should
you
have
mean by
something.
earlier?
So I'm
Time.
thinking.
5
morning-
o'clock?
No,
No.
we're both home.
I'm both home, I'm
Yeah,
home
so
most
we
of
could
the-
start maybe 10 a.m. We could start early.
Who can be here during the day at 10 a.m.?
We start.
You and I can, I know you and I
Yes,
can
and
do
then
it, I know anybody else
Whatever
can.
changes need to be made, we can get the input, but as long as we start something.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised how quick March 28th
It is,
comes around.
Right, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
February's
so
not
I'm
long.
It's
thinking,
like you're gonna blink and it's gonna be March.
and then they're gonna say, oh, look what Parks, Culture and Recreation put together, and they're not even prepared.
Right. No, no, I understand.
So what we, is this the 22nd?
The 22nd of January, let me put it already on my calendar.
Let's see.
What time? Do we have a time? Or
I'm saying as early as, Nicholas can meet, we meet, so I can walk up here.
Sometimes you have to skin teeth, like I'm Caribbean, so sometimes you just say you have to skin teeth to play with tiger.
This is it, that's the flyer. So I want to download it. That's the big.
Gala? Board meeting?
Oh, no, that's something.
Performance?
No, this is something that's inviting me to, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, this is.
okay.
Here it is, that's the flyer. So I'm gonna download it and send it to you guys, it has the QR code in there.
Okay.
So you could see Prospect Park Lions, Brooklyn Parks and Brooklyn coordinators 16, okay? So I'm gonna make sure that within that packet, digitally every community board will get that, so they can go and click on that and you can scan the QR code and get that. Okay? That's the spot, so let's move on with the meeting. We already made a decision, 22nd, we're gonna meet.
And what we didn't discuss, we talked about it the last time, we wanted to have a WhatsApp group with everybody.
Right, okay, so that's something, yes, let's do that, because a couple of committees do have that. Who would like to set up the WhatsApp group? We can make that
I can
decision
set
right
up a
now.
WhatsApp group if I have everyone's phone number.
Well, I would do, or email. Yeah, phone
No,
number,
phone
yeah,
number.
yeah, you need phone number,
For
okay.
WhatsApp,
yes, phone number.
what Telegram, well, I still need a phone number.
Alright, so going back to the agenda, we have, for all those institutions that people have, we want everybody to book a visit and presentation. We've been talking about that in the law.
Okay, I have a question.
Mhm,
So I sent Rob, that's the guy from BRIC.
mhm.
So the dates I gave him, February 24th and March 24th.
Okay. Mhm.
Is that,
Are those dates good for, are those dates on, we gotta compare that, those dates are good for the general board meeting.
right?
Actually, we can do that by going to the CB9 website.
February 24th is a
It's,
Wednesday.
they are listed there. Let me see. This is what we did for the,
February 24th is a Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday?
yeah.
No, I have a Tuesday.
Was it February 24th? Is it Tuesday?
Yes, that's yes, at 7 p.m. 400 Empire. So I did Community Board 9, Googled it, and there's a calendar on the website. So it's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday, and March 24th is also a Tuesday.
It is a Tuesday? Well, this is,
It's indeed a Tuesday. Okay.
it is a Tuesday?
Alright,
Let's see, let's look at the calendar.
Oh, I just pulled it. I have it up. What are you looking for? It's a Tuesday, the 24th of March and the 24th
It's
of...
January, February. Let's see.
Click the arrow to go to February, right?
You said you gave him February 29th?
24th.
Okay, February 20, yeah, that's a good time.
February 24th.
4th, yeah.
And I gave him February 24th and March 24th.
So, I don't know if February 24th is too close. So let's go to, yeah, they're both good.
They both good.
Yeah, okay, this is where we want. February or March 20th.
So those are the dates that I gave him.
Right, so either date will work.
Okay.
If he's gonna do February, we need to know as soon as possible so they could have him scheduled for the presentation at the end of the month. All right? Yep. So, wonderful. So what's next?
Traffic islands. and
I'm
tree
going back to the.
Yeah, but 8C.
All right. Now, Banner Conference already covered. We wanted to start a project having traffic islands, planting. Because if you look through Bedford Avenue, they put a whole lot of tree guards. And I think this is a goal where the community garden can help. You and I discussed to talk about the botanical garden for Flatbush Avenue. That's the same idea. I did ask the transportation committee to give me the list of the traffic island. He has not gotten back to me. So when I meet him again, I'm going to ask again. Because the idea is, how many people you have on your waiting list that are looking for a space to plant? A whole lot. I don't know how many you guys have in your.
We
But
don't
you
have
can-
a waiting list.
You don't have a waiting list?
No, because we don't do individual plots.
Ah,
It's communal.
I see.
So if you wanna dig in the dirt, you're welcome to come. and
Anybody can come in
join the
and dig
group.
and say, okay.
Yeah.
So,
So you don't have fees or dues or anything like that?
We do. An annual fee, which is on a sliding scale, which is $20 per individual or $30 for a family. But if you don't have money, you don't have to pay it.
Alright, they don't have plots.
No,
Nobody has-
all the plots
You
are
could
for
plant your stuff
everyone.
anywhere.
We work together.
Alright.
Yeah, so there are 20 some odd plots or whatever in there, but we plan together, we plant together,
Alright,
we
get home
work
safe, guys.
together. So if there's a work day on a Wednesday evening, 5 o'clock, and you can't come, there's probably 20 other people who can, who come to weed, to water, to do whatever needs to be done.
so that's a different approach.
It is a
Then what?
community garden
Well-
approach, communal.
Communal garden
Approach.
approach, okay.
Yeah.
I'm learning something new today.
Mhm.
But I thought although, because some of the garden I've seen around, they all seems to have plot and individual people assigned to them.
Yeah, so then you're waiting for how many years
To get a
to
spot.
get a
To get a
spot,
spot.
to plant your 3 things?
Well, that was the idea. Well, I wanted to, knowing that, I wanted to relieve for people who were on a waiting list. This is a way to say, hey, we don't have a spot for you there, but there's a traffic island that's near your house. You could do the planting there.
I have a backyard if y'all really want to.
But you can't plant necessarily food
No, we're
The
talking
traffic
about,
islands.
so those are the things.
because you need clean soil to
Okay,
plant your food
food,
in.
right.
You don't wanna eat off of the
Any-
soil where the dogs and
So
the
it's
whatever
exactly.
are. And you also, New York soil is notoriously toxic,
Right, okay.
lead and whatever in there, so you want clean soil in the beds
Right,
at least, because that's where you plant your food.
okay.
We don't plant our food on the ground.
But, I understand that.
I
Now,
didn't know
the,
that.
the question is,
They have all these big
all
Ground is
these
full of
street
lead and all
guards
kind of stuff.
and all these traffic islands can be beautified
Yes, plants,
by
flowers.
putting plant flowers,
Yes.
whatever. And I think that's the goal, but what I would like to do is, if somebody would like to work with me, or two other people could work, let's put together a plan, a proposal to do that and have it in writing.
I will work with you. I'll
And the
volunteer to be
Botanic
one.
Garden should be happy to help with that as well.
Right,
because
right, and then
there are
we'll engage the
classes about
botanical
that.
garden, because
Yeah.
one of the things we wanted to do, when I look from Empire to the library, that area is always neglected.
You're talking about Flatbush Avenue.
Flatbush Avenue.
People don't walk on there.
I walked there
You
yesterday.
ride
That
the
was a walk.
bus.
I work there, I mean, but what I'm
How many
saying,
times you see
Yeah, that's
people
what I
in that
thought.
stretch between Empire and Eastern
Parkway,
Parkway?
right.
It's
On
a
that
desolate
side.
stretch.
You know,
But
maybe we
still.
could, like, what do you call adopt a, how
There's
would
a
you
park
do it?
right there by the library.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
well, no,
Yeah.
that's Mount Prospect, which is another thing.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about in that stretch tend to be neglected, tend to have a lot of trash, tend to have a lot of stuff.
Washington Avenue
Well,
has a lot of
wait,
trash.
I didn't see any trash.
I
literally
saw
walked
trash
there
today.
yesterday, and I didn't see any.
You talking
trash.
about which street are
So
you?
we walked
Flatbush
from
Avenue?
Winthrop and Bedford. We came from Winthrop and Bedford to Winthrop and Flatbush. We took Flatbush Avenue all the way to the library, and we didn't.
What side of the street did you walk?
I was on the side with
What?
the botanical gardens with
Okay,
the
that's the one
library.
we're talking about. Oh, they
But
clean
when
it
I
up?
walk down, it
Yeah, I
was clean.
walked down
But when
there
I
before
walk
the
on the
street.
other side, when I walk with my son, I pick him up from school downtown and I walk back
On the
home
zoo
to
side.
get- on the
Zoo
zoo
side,
side, there's
right.
just a lot of leaves. I didn't see any trash.
Because the trash usually is across the street from you.
No, there was nothing.
Well, I guess,
No.
I've been working there for almost the whole year.
And you saw trash.
It was always
They
there.
probably cleaned up before my daughter and I
Always
got
there.
there. I don't know.
He was
I
always
didn't see, I
there.
not even, I didn't
down
see
that way.
anything, not a bottle,
Huh?
not a
You know,
package.
I walk down that way in the
Where?
summer,
And Maple
just
Street.
from
Yes, we are.
Empire to the library.
Yes.
And I didn't see no garbage.
Tomatoes,
Yeah, I did. On the other
cucumbers,
side was just a lot of leaves.
squash,
Right.
corn.
Collard greens.
Green.
But the plants would be
All of
nice
that.
there.
Yeah, on that
Absolutely.
strip.
Yeah,
then what
just
is
to
the flowers?
beautify it.
All right,
But
well, the
as
trees
far
is-
as-
How many
Apple
people
trees.
You
can you
know, we
get
should
there?
ask the botanical garden to donate some
spot.
plants. We
No,
should find
but
out-
the question
You
is,
thinking
the
one way.
goal is to
Yeah.
partner with
We
the
don't operate
botanical
like
garden
that.
to
We
do
operate
it. It's
in
not
committees,
outside there.
in
We're not gonna
teams,
do it
in
by
groups.
ourselves.
I'm
So
pretty
when
sure
it's
they
time to
will.
work in the
Oh, no,
garden,
they will.
who can come?
So
10
that's,
people
that's the whole idea
come
of this
for a
particular,
work session.
of this
All
particular
the
idea.
beds.
So let's find out
All the days.
where the traffic island are. For example,
Yes.
the only traffic island I know that's maintained is the one on Lincoln and Flatbush. There's always some nice flowers there.
On Lincoln and Flatbush.
Lincoln and Flatbush,
Lincoln
yeah.
and Flatbush.
Lincoln and Flatbush.
Maybe.
And that island they just made, right across the gas station.
Okay, yeah.
But there are many other traffic islands within CB9.
Well, what's that Russell somebody's place right there?
Oh,
The
yeah,
new
that-
place.